amazing. Let's talk about the video. The video is amazing. It's like Western style. We can see you dressed in a white suit, riding a horse. I think it was directed by Darren Craig, who also has worked with
Yes.
Rihanna,
Yeah.
Papa Roach, Shakira from Colombia.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
was it recorded during the pandemic? Yeah.
Yes, it was one of the very early productions to go down, like after the pandemic started, and um, I think that it was difficult. It almost didn't happen like a few times. It was like a lot of Darren did a lot of great work to like kind of push it through and get it going, but it was um it was him that suggested the horse, which I thought was brilliant, and
Yeah.
I had ridden horses, before and when I was younger, and so I was like, oh, that's really cool, like I don't think what I like about it is I always like the first song off the record to have like you know like a little bit of a different element than anything I've done, of course, and I feel like me on a horse was definitely something nobody had seen. I hadn't even seen it.
But
I
it's
don't think
amazing.
yes, thank you, and thanks to everybody who helped me do it, and it was really run very tight ship, very by the book. I was the only one not wearing a mask. And it's weird, it's weird enough like shooting things. I'm not an actor, so like, when I'm shooting a video, I'm like, well, this is so weird. Like a bunch of people around, like not involved in the action and just being like, doing all this shit. And so it was like um kind of interesting to see it that with everybody wearing a mask, this is
Yeah.
like kind of like very strange.
It was weird before the pandemic to watch people wearing masks, and now it's weirder
Yeah.
not watching them
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, listen, I mean, Asian people were way ahead of the curve as far as like being, I always saw people wearing masks, on planes and stuff like that. And it was always like a curiosity, like, oh my gosh, like why are they wearing a mask or, and the best part about it is that I feel like, it's really to protect other people, which is like so cool and
Yeah.
something that we all had to like kind of discover like on our own, in the world. I think it's I don't think it's that big a deal. I feel like it's such a big deal to some people, the whole mask thing. I don't think it's like, I mean, I think you should wear one. I think not wearing one is like, why? Like, why not try to help people?
Yeah. And if you people that are listening to us wear masks, we are going to have live shows sooner.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like all the countries that like really were disciplined with wearing masks, like are doing better.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what else you can say,
I,
just
I,
a
w-
fact.
I want to talk about those two Drive concerts that you're doing on November 14.
Yeah.
How is it gonna be, and how is it for you to perform? Because you also did a virtual concert, I think it was in August. Um,
Yeah.
how is the experience for you to uh, do a show with no people in front of you?
Um, how was that show?
Yeah.
How was the August 1st show? When I watch it, the more I was thinking about it this morning, actually, it's funny. And I was thinking, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy, like kind of doing it without anybody there and trying to pump yourself up with energy. It's not my favorite. I mean, you could do it for a song, but like, it's a lot going song to song to song and just it being, silent. It's like because it becomes more about for me, it becomes more about precision, which I don't think live music is necessarily, you know what I mean? Like I think yeah, to a point it is, and but I feel like it's loose and it depends a lot on the crowd and what goes down. That's why people love it so much, because shows are unique, like the energy that you get, because it's like not only is the crowd, responsible for like, you know, exchanging energy with me and I get like a whole rush and everything. It's also the mood I'm in that day. So it takes on this new life. Like I'm in a certain mood and then I'm faced with a certain crowd and then we go on this journey together and it's beautiful. I really um believe in that, and that's why I love live performance. And but on a live stream I feel like it's very my in my head I'm just like Oh, that wasn't perfect. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, like, and then I started thinking about it. Then I'm like, 20 sentences away, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, why am I still thinking about that note that was like not my favorite? And then I'm like fucking up other things, and it's really like it's a little too like. I hopefully I can get out of my head in that way for future ones, but I definitely like had it wasn't easy for me. I will tell you.
And how is the experience for these drive concerts that are going to happen on November?
Uh, that's gonna be a little different. At least, people will be in cars, but I'll be able to see them. I'll be like, yeah, honk twice. Was that good? Honk. I wanna shit, I didn't know you maybe can you honk at drive-ins? Probably not. It's probably like
No,
no honking.
no, no, no. For example, in drive-in cinemas, you need to turn
Yeah.
off the lights of your car.
Off the
Yeah,
lights?
and
Well,
if
I guess that would be blinding. I just realized.
yeah, and if you want to
Thank
ask for food,
you.
you need to put the parking lot lights.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna be wild. Yeah, I haven't even thought of all the shit yet. Like I have no idea what I'm in for. I don't even know. Is it I've never been to one. So are there speakers on the stage? Are people hearing it live, or is it all in their apps and on the radio?
on the radio, on the radio. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's really weird, but
Yeah.
it's
I
what
mean,
what it is.
it'll be something to say. You don't want to be like, remember those driving concerts? And be like, nope, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't do any. I'm like glad I'm doing one. It's just like, it's just like everything right now. It's like it's an experience. It's a new thing.
Cultural expressions are very important. I think music is necessary during these times, and this year has been rough in many ways, even in music. Recently, with the deaths of Johnny Nash, Eddie Van Halen. But on the other side, I think music is what keep us alive, what keep us hoping, not getting tired of
Yeah.
many things that are happening outside the pandemic, politics, many things, wars.
Yeah.
Um, what has kept you alive during this 2020?
um Wine, beer. No, I'm kidding. Actually, it's like kept me less alive. I haven't been drinking for a little bit just because I'm just like it's so boring. I like drink to celebrate stuff, so there hasn't been a lot to celebrate recently, just as far as like, I don't know, it just like got like it got like boring. But trying to keep exercise is really like important to me. Meditation, when I can do it, I'm like, my brain is like, I feel like yoga is my meditation, but I also do meditation on top of that. But um walking around, feels good. Really simple things, basically, you know what I mean. And music has been like, a savior for me, for sure, like making it. And I got a new guitar that I really love that has like, a lot of life in it, and that's been fun. I just like, again, just the simple stuff. And just trying to remember that it's, I spent a lot of time in my life, in my career, like kind of waiting for certain things. It was always like waiting till like that person, like, till I get signed, waiting till like they approve the single, waiting until like, it's like I always felt like I was very much at the mercy of the person making the decisions. And now the irony is that recently I'm kind of making my own decisions, and I'm very like kind of in control with my managers of what is happening. And now we have this, which is another whole level of you know um when when you're allowed to do something. And I just think that in those times it's best to just kind of stay in the present, and not get too I think all the best things that happened to me in my life were when I like just kept, my mantra was like, right now, right now, right now, just take care of right now, and just like, and go into the unknown. And the unknown is often like, wilder than you would ever imagine. And by like uh, holding on to some preconceived notion of the future is very not the answer for me. That's, you asked. So,
Unbelievable. I want to thank you, LP, for such a nice time. It's always a pleasure for me talking to you. It's always a
yeah,
pleasure
man,
for
you too,
us having you here on
Andres.
Radioactiva. Um,
Yeah, it's good to see you.
I
I can't wait
also,
till we hang out in person.
yeah, I'm waiting for that moment, and I also want to thank all your fans because they are lovely. Brazil, Chile,
They are,
Argentina,
aren't they? I
Spain,
know.
France, UK,
No,
Ukraine, Mexico.
I love them all. I
Yeah,
love you guys.
it's such
Thank
amazing.
you.
Finally,
Thank you for always making me look good.
can you send a greeting for all your fans here in Radioactiva in Colombia?
Hi, it's LP, and I love my Colombian fans and Radioactiva, and my South American peeps and Mexican peeps and all the peeps, and I love you, Andres, and I can't wait to see you all again in person. Thank you so much for sticking with me in these crazy times. Oh, look, Orson's here. Come here, Orson. Come here. He wanted to say hi. He said,
Hi, Orson. How are you?
"Oh my God." What's up?
it,
Hi.
it's like the perfect ending for an interview.
It is. Mwah. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
All right.
LP. We
I'll
love
see
you.
you soon. All right. Bye. Love you
Bye.
too. Bye. Bye.